The Polaris General has quickly become a favorite around the dirt track's office, both exceeding expectations of a sport ute's workability and more so its incredible sportiness thanks to the heart and soul of a razor. But at the end of the day, you've still got one problem. Well, if you live where it gets cold, that is, trying to stay warm while utilizing a sport utility side-by-side requires a few products, and a quick search of Kimpex's website gave us exactly what we needed. Some folks are going right to the full hard cab and heater, speccing out power windows, remote mirrors, and all the accessories. We say why spend so much if you don't have to, and that's where Seizmik comes into play with their full line of weather-beating off-road accessories for the General. Right up front, quite literally, is the first obvious step to keeping the cold fall and winter elements out of the cab, a windshield, but not just any windshield. Now this is where innovation comes into play. Anyone can make a plexiglass windshield, but the popular move to ventilated front glass is a winner in my books. This VersaVent from Seizmik not only gives you a clear view with 0.22-inch polycarbonate, but also allows both driver and passenger to increase or decrease ventilation on the fly by simply opening or closing individual vents on corresponding sides of the shield. It goes on with a full perimeter automotive-style gasket and simple toolless, easy-adjust knobs. Oh, and of course it fits the Polaris ProFit contoured roll cage. When you have all that front protection, it's an obvious fit to move 180 degrees and seal in the rear panel. Soft rear panels are good if you're not looking to seal in the cab, but when you are, a solid poly rear window is the answer. Matching the front, this 0.22-inch optically clear panel locks in place with a full gasket and a 5-point low-profile mounting system. Because of the lower portion of the glass is contoured, the rear dump box is free to cycle without interference. The rear shield was also designed to work well with all other Seizmik accessories. So what's next? Well, in most instances, we'd have to ditch the half doors and bring in large, heavy, and expensive full doors to replace them. But we don't really have to, so why spend the extra money? These may be my favorite accessory for the General, not just because of their smart integrated design, but also because of how cool it makes the General look. I mean, this is a full cab for about a third of what you might pay elsewhere. Featuring a 3/4-inch frame that meshes to the ProFit cab seamlessly thanks to auto-grade gaskets, the upper doors look great and function even better. Because of the canvas and nylon design, the windows feature a zippered opening and even have a cool storage pocket. Oh, and they're built to be used with a Pursuit mirror, a cast aluminum weather-sealed vibration-isolated design that contour fits to the ProFit cab and even folds away when you hit or store, thanks to the Delrin notch detents. These are classy mirrors and finish off our cab design with style. While I did figure that this would be enough to keep most folks happy, I found one other product that I thought was just way too clever not to include, and it elevates the usefulness of the General no matter what you're doing. Yep, the upper mesh bottom rack can be taken out in a toolless snap, allowing the side rails to act as bedside extenders to keep in a tall, oversized load. It's a smart design that has multiple functions and doesn't hinder the usable bed space in any way. As I always stress, you can install all of these parts at the same time, or you can pick 2 this year, 2 next year, do it however you want. But because these parts were designed by Seizmik at the same time to work together, it means they integrate seamlessly. Now all I need is one of those cool drink dispensers underneath the dash like from Wayne's World. Get myself some hot chocolate or some coffee.
If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to Dirt Tracks TV's YouTube channel so you never miss another update.